The hidden interests behind US wars on terror. Initially, they told us it was war for freedom, a war to fight terror, a mission to make the world safer. But was it really? Beneath the slogans and flags, behind the speeches of justice and democracy, lies something far more complex and far more profitable. After 9/11 attack on US soil, the US declared a global war on terror. Afghanistan, then Iraq, countries thousands of miles away suddenly became battleground. But hidden beneath the surface of patriotism and fear were more powerful interests shaping the course of war. War is not just destruction. It's a trillion-dollar business. While soldiers fought and civilians suffered, defense corporations thrived, raking in trillions of dollars. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Halliburton and Raytheon, all U.S. firms, make billions supplying weapons, oil services, reconstruction contracts. Every missile fired, every tank deployed, meant huge profits, and the longer the war lasted, the higher the profits margin soared. Many never cared to find out why many of the battlegrounds all have oil in common. But terror fighters knows that too well. Control the oil and you control global power. In 2003, the war machines invaded Iraq, hiding under the cover of weapons of mass destruction. At the end of that war, no weapon of mass destruction was found, but guess what? Vast oil wells were found. Above all, lucrative contracts were handed to U.S. firms. In Afghanistan, terror fighters secured cheap drug deals, taking over control of opium farms from the indigenous people. At the end, the dangerous Taliban's, the war machines came for remains. In Syria, the story is the same. The war machines have failed to remove the deadly terror groups, just like they told us from the beginning. War on terror wasn't just fought on battlefields. It was fought in minds as well. Through fear, governments gained power. Surveillance laws expanded, privacy shrank, and citizens were told to trade freedom for safety. The media, mostly traditional ones, aids governments' propaganda, repeating narratives that justified endless war. A new kind of empire emerged, one built on perception. After perhaps decades of fighting, millions dead or displaced, many starving, trillions of dollars spent. Trillions of dollars made as well by defense corporations and terrorism? Well, if you ask me, terrorism still remains. So who really wins the war on terror? Not the soldiers, not the innocent, but those who turned chaos into trillions of dollars. The war machines are at it again after their successful takeover of oil-rich Iraq, Libya, and this time it is Nigeria's turn. Thereafter, the rest will be history.